Hello.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello.
Good evening.
Aydın, Eldar, Mehmedov, Ali Tayyip, Nargiz, Rahman, Sunay, Ulker. Okay.
Rufat,
And we have
Rufat.
Rifa. Who is Rifa?
Yes.
Okay.
I know.
Nargiz, Sunay, Ulker, Tayyip, Eldar, Rahman, Aydın, and Turan. All right.
Rufat, teacher Rufat.
Mehmedov, Ali Tayyip. Right.
Good evening.
Good. And Sunay. Sunay, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, very good. And Rufat. And
Yes.
Nargiz, Eldar. All right, guys, can you hear me well?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Tayyip, Ali Tayyip, let's start with you. Can you introduce yourself to us very briefly, okay? Just your name and surname and your age.
My name is Mohammed Al Tayyib. I am from Azerbaijan city, Baku. And I'm studying in the 6th grade of Baku European Lyceum.
How old are you?
I'm 11 years old.
11 years old. So you were born in 2008 or 9? When were you born, in 2008 or 9?
8.
2008. Sunay, can you introduce yourself?
Yes. I'm from, my name is Humbatov Sunay. I'm from Azerbaijan city, Baku. I'm 11 years old.
Okay, very good. Ulker?
Hello, my name is Ülker Muradova. I am 11-year-old and I am from Baku city and from Azerbaijan. I study in Baku European Lyceum in 6 year 2 class.
Very good. Rufat, how about you?
Hi, my name is Rufat. I'm from Azerbaijan in the city Baku.
Rufat, can you turn on your
11
camera?
years old.
Rufat, can you turn on your camera?
I'm 11 years old.
Good. Rufat, can you turn on your camera?
Okay.
Okay, very good. And who is next? Aydın?
Hello, my name is Aydın. I am from Azerbaijan. I am 11 years old. I study in Baku European Lyceum.
Very good. Okay, who's left here? Sunay? Sunay.
I already told.
Oh, Sunay, it's you, right? Sunay, okay. Nargiz?
My name is Nargiz Jabarli. I live in Azerbaijan, Baku. I am 20 years old. 12 years old. I'm today with my brother. Hello. Hello,
Okay.
my name is Ismail. I'm 11 years old. I live in Azerbaijan, city Baku.
Okay, very good. Guys, who's left now? I'm confused here. Aydın, Muhammadov Ali Tayyip, Nargiz Jabbarlı, Rauf İsrafilov, Rufat Sharifzade, Sunay Humbatov, Turan Ulker Muradova. Anyway, guys, as we spend more time, we will get to know about each other more, okay? My name is Qasim, okay? Just can call me Mr. Qasim. And we are going to start this online math class with you. Okay, guys, and hopefully we are going to meet twice a week, and each meeting actually lasts for 1 hour, around 55 minutes or 60 minutes. Okay, how we are going to study together with you here, and I will try to have more interactive class. It's not like monologue. I just speak and you listen, not like this. That's why you try to keep your cameras on. Okay, when I ask you a question, you have to answer my questions very quickly. Otherwise, you may waste other people's time. Okay, Aiden, is it clear? You understand me well?
Yes.
Very good.
Understand.
And next thing is to communicate with each other. I actually already created one group in WhatsApp. All right, and I think everybody has a smartphone, right?
Yes.
Okay. So everybody has a smartphone, and also you're going to add my number. If you just say hi and your grade is, your class here is 6B. Okay. If you say hi, Mr. Qasim, I'm Rufa Sharifzadeh, 6B, I will add you to the group. Okay. And you will receive your homework from that group. All right. So you need to expect some regular messages from me. So when you receive some PDF file, you have to download it to your telephone or laptop or PC or tablet, wherever it is. So you have to practice those questions, okay? Because as you know, math, how to say, it requires consistent studying. You cannot just learn math by studying once a week or once a month, right? Or just solving a few questions. If you really want to improve your math, you have to solve problems every day and maybe at least 4 times a week, okay? You try to solve as many questions as possible, maybe every day. If you study 1 hour, all right, it would be great. And after certain time, actually, you will see that as we go deeper and deeper, this math subject will become easier and easier for you. And as you know, in schools, two subjects are the most important subjects, right? Ulker, what are those two important subjects? Can you tell me?
This is math and English.
Very good. Why English? Because using English, we communicate with each other, right? And if our
Right.
English is, I mean, if you are studying in English, then language is the most important tool. And if
Yeah.
your vocabulary is not rich, when people speak, if you do not understand, then we cannot learn. And how about math? Why math is very important? Because by studying math, right, we will improve our thinking skill, problem solving skill, understanding skill, and we can make connections between things well, right? That's why we have to, I mean, study math. I mean, by studying, actually, we are doing mental exercise, right? You can just take math as a mental exercise, okay? So now today, we're going to start our class. Before I start immediately, let me just write my telephone number. That's my WhatsApp number. 855-9598-2881. Okay, that is my WhatsApp number. If you just add, hi, Mr. Qasim, I am Mamadov Ali Tayyib, grade 6B, I will add you to our group. All right, good. So guys, now 1 week or 1.5 week, we will see. I am going to do some revision with you. Okay, right now, I don't know what is your level. Let's solve a few questions. And it's only 1 hour class, guys. That's why you try to keep your camera on. If I can see your face, I can ask you a question. All right. Otherwise, I don't know if you are there or not. So we are going to practice some questions. That is mock examination paper, okay, for grade 6 students, okay? And questions are from very different topics that you are studying right now at school, all right? Uh, that's it, okay? Now let's start, and we will see how it goes. Actually, you are grade 6B, so here it is 6B. Okay. So now, actually, this exam has two parts. All right. And we are going to solve paper one today with you. Now, these marks are not so important. Ulker, can you read the first paragraph? Can you see it?
Yeah. Question: which the following has the
No, no, no, from the top.
smallest?
from the top, the instruction. Read it.
Questions 1 to 10 carry 1 mark each. Questions 11 to 15 carry 2 marks each. For each question, 4 options are given. One of them is the correct answer. Choose the correct answer and write its number in the brackets provided.
Okay, so now here we are going to solve 15 multiple choice questions. For the first 10 questions, actually 1 point is given if it is correct. And the next 5 questions, 2 marks is given for each correct answer. Rauf, can you read the question?
Which of the following has the smallest value?
Okay, Rauf, can you answer the question? Which of the following has the smallest value?
I think it's a variant A.
Why?
Because of the second number, first number after the dot, it's like 6, and the most smaller number, and then we can see that then it's 627, and there it's like 65. 65 in this number, it's 650.
Okay, very good. Now simply here, as you see here, to compare the numbers, we have to start from the left, right? If you look at the first digit, 0000, so we cannot say anything. Now, if you move to the next digit, right, the first digit here is 6, and the second one also, the second number is 6, and here 8, 8. And this 8, 8 are greater, so these numbers are not the smaller. Just cross out them. Now here we will continue the next digit. Next digit is 2, and this one is 5. 2 is smaller than 5, then the only answer here is 8. So A is the smallest number among these numbers. All right, next question. Next question, Sunai, read question 2.
What does digit 8 stand for in 2468?
Point.
Point 317.
Okay, Sunai, what is the digits?
This is
Okay. What is the digit? Aydın, Ulker, Rauf, anybody can answer
Can I
this
say?
question.
Can I
What is the
say?
digit?
I think it's 8 tens.
Yes, I think it's 8 10.
Okay, when we just say digits, right, we mean these numbers, right? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How many digits do we have? 10. Using these digits, we can form any number, right? For example, let's say 317. How can I form 317? I should take 3, and after that I take 1, and after this 7. So these numbers together, they form 317. As you see here, when you're just reading this, I'm not reading as 317. I'm reading as 317. So place value of this 7 is just 7. And place value of this one is 10. And place value of this 3 is, what is it? 300. So that is a question here. The question is, what does the digit 8 stand for in the number, right? 2468.317. So we are talking about the place value of this 8. And what is the place value of 8? Is just 8. So among these numbers, A, B, C, D, which one is equal to 8? Now, if you answer the first one, 8 tenths means it is 80. And how about 80 tenths, right? That means here we have 80 times 10th means 1 over 10. So here 80 times 1, 80 over 10, that's equal to 8. Now actually that is the answer. Question B. Now if you continue 80 once, it's just equal to 80, and 0.08 tenths, that's equal to 0.08 times 10, which is equal to 0.8. So which one actually has the value of 8? Answer B. Okay. Aydın, is it clear?
Yes.
Okay. Muhammad Ali Tayyip, read questions 3.
Yeah. Which of the following pairs of numbers has a common multiply of 14?
Multiple. We read this as multiple of 14. Ali Tayyip, can you tell me some multiples of 14? What are the multiples of 14? Multiples of 14.
Can I answer?
Can you tell me just 3 multiples of 14? Yes.
Can I answer?
Yes.
For
Who can
example,
answer this? What are the multiples of 14?
I can answer. I can answer.
Yes. Tell me.
2 and 7.
No.
Or-
Here we are saying the multiples, right? What are the multiples of 14? How do we get multiples of a number?
Can
Yes, Aiden.
I think variant B.
B. Aiden, did you say B?
No, D.
D.
28
All right.
and
Okay. Aiden is correct. To get the multiples of a number, we should multiply that number by natural numbers, right? And what are the natural numbers, Nargis? Nargis, are you there?
Yes. Yes, yes.
Can you tell me what are the natural numbers? What numbers are called natural numbers?
Natural. I don't know.
It's the numbers which we are using in the problems, solving the problems.
Natural numbers are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, ... These numbers are called natural numbers. Another name for natural numbers are counting numbers, right? To count the number of something, like to count the number of objects, to count the number of people, to count the number of cities, to count the number of cars, we use natural numbers, right, Rufat? For example, let's say, how many cars are there, for example, in a garage, for example. And how do you count this? Immediately, you will start with 1, right? We do not start with 0. We do not start with negative number. Naturally, right, we just start counting with 1. Here, 1, 2, 3, 4. If I ask you, Rufat, how many fingers do you have? You just show me your fingers and count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right? You do not start with 0. That's why we call them natural numbers. So this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and continue to infinity, it never stops. We call these numbers natural number. Okay, Ulker, question for you. What is the smallest natural number?
Can I answer? Can I answer?
Ulker.
Yeah. Can you repeat the question?
What is the smallest natural number?
Smallest natural number is a 1.
Is 1. Very good. Turan, what is the biggest natural number?
It's nothing.
Nothing. It's infinity, right? And
Infinity.
it goes on, actually gets bigger and bigger. We don't know, actually, it goes to infinity. Okay, Rufat, for you. Rufat, I ask a different question. What numbers are called even numbers? What numbers are called even numbers? Even. Rufat, did you understand my question?
Yes.
Yes. What numbers are called even numbers?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
No, 3 is not
No,
even
no,
number.
no. 2, 4, 6, 8.
8, 10,
8,
11.
10.
So what
2,
are
4,
these
6,
numbers?
10,
Can you just
12.
tell me the definition now? What numbers are called even
These
numbers?
numbers can be
1, 3, 5.
So actually the numbers which are multiples of 2 are called even numbers, right? Multiples of 2, like 2, 2 times 2, 4, 2 times 3, 6, 2 times 4, 8. So these are
I
multiples.
think this number can be divided by 2. All
Or
numbers.
another definition is it's a natural number. When divided by 2, the remainder is 0. Okay. And how about odd numbers? Ali Tayyib, what are the odd numbers?
1, 3,
1, 2,
5,
1, 3, 1, 3,
5, 7, 9, 11, 13.
Okay.
11,
So what are
and
these numbers? Actually, when we divide by 2, remainder is 1, right? So these numbers are called odd numbers. All right, guys, let's continue now. So multiples of 14, actually to get the multiples of 14, we should multiply that number by natural numbers. What are the natural numbers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or counting numbers, the same thing. These are natural numbers. If you multiply 14 by 1, we get 14. If you multiply 14 by 2, we get 28. If you multiply 14 by 3, we get 42. By 4, 56. By 5, 70. By 6, 84. By 7, 70, it is 98. Continue, right? And in the question, it's asking that which of the following pairs of numbers has a common multiple of 14? As you see here, 28, right? I can write it as 2 times 14. And 56, I can write it as 4 times 14. So these numbers have a common multiple, right? Actually, for pairs of number has a common multiple of 14, right? So these two numbers have a common multiple of 14. Okay. So the answer is D, because both numbers 28 and 56, these numbers are multiples of 14. So this number has a common multiple. What is that? That is 14. Okay, let's continue. Next question. Guys, I cannot see everybody, but okay.
Can I solve it? Can I read?
Next question, question 4.
Can I?
Rauf,
can
can
I?
you read it?
Yes, yeah. What is the value of 6 and 3, 8, right?
Not 6. 6 is divided by 3 over 8.
Oh, yes.
Can you read it again?
6 divided by 3, 8.
3 over 8.
3 over 8.
So, how do we divide a fraction by another fraction?
We must take the...
Like, for example, let's say 3 over 4. If I multiply, let's say, for example, 7 over 2, right? You multiply numerator and by numerator, right? This 3, we call this numerator, and this 4 under the fraction line, we call this denominator. To multiply two fractions, we should multiply numerator by numerator, denominator by denominator. So here we have 3 times 7 over 4 times 2. Now, if you simplify this, 3 times 7, 21, and 4 times 2, 8. And how about if we want to divide 3 over 4 by 7 over 2, right? To divide one fraction by another fraction, first we
must
just write
change
the first
second fraction, 7 and 2.
Very good. Now we should change the division into multiplication and just invert the second fraction. Invert means just change upside down, right? So that becomes 2 over 7. Now we know how to multiply two fractions. 3 times 2, it is 6. Let me just write here, 3 times 2. And here we have 4 times 7, okay? Guys, from now on, sometimes I'm going to use this dot. Dot means also multiplication. For the multiplication, I can use this cross or I can use just dot. Both, they mean the same thing, okay? This dot is just simple form and this cross is, that's a usual notation for multiplication, okay? For example, let's say I write here 3 times 5, that's equal to 15. And Rufat, what is 2 times 7 over 8?
Can I answer?
Rufat, what is 2 times 7 over 8?
16 over 14.
No, that is wrong because this one means, right? Actually, here we have 1 because 2 means 2 over 1. 2 times 7, it is 14. 1 times 8, it is 8. Now I can simplify this, right? 14 is 2 times 7 and 8 is 2 times 4. So I can cancel out these common factors. We call them common factors, right? And the result is 7 over 4. Okay, guys, let's get back to our question. So to divide this again, this 6, right? I can write 6 as 6 over 1. Because if you divide 6 by 1, it's equal to 6. In many different forms, we can write 6, right? I can write it as 6 over 1. I can write it as 12 is divided by 2. I can write it as 24 is divided by 4 in many different forms. But the simplest form is just 6. So here, 6 is divided by 3 over 8. So here we have 6 over 1. Change division into multiplication and invert this fraction. That is 8 over 3. Do we have such expression here? What is it? It is C. The right answer is C. Rufat, is it clear?
Can I say a fifth question?
Yes, please.
Danny bought 9 shares at $N each. He gave
Okay.
the
No, we
the-
don't.
he
How do you
gave
read this? We read this as N dollars.
$N, yes. He gave the cashier $250. How much changed did he receive? I
Okay,
think
who can
it's
answer the question?
variant A. Variant A.
A, no.
Can
Let's say,
I
for
say,
example, instead
Sorry.
of this N,
can
instead
I
of this
say,
N, let's say each chair is, let's say $20. And you are buying 9 such chairs, right? And how much do you have to pay? You will have to pay $180. Now, if you are paying, giving to the cashier $250, how much change will you get? Actually, you are giving 250 and you are supposed to pay 180, right? We have to subtract, right? Because you are giving this $250 and you are supposed to pay this one. Yes, who wants to answer this question? Who is it?
Sunai?
Yes.
I think this is variant B.
Okay,
Yes,
that is
variant
the
B.
correct answer. It is the right answer, variant B. Why? Because $250, right? And the minus, that's you are paying to the cashier, but how much you have to pay? You are buying 9 chairs and each chair costs $9, right? To get the total cost, we have to multiply the quantity by the individual price. If you go to the supermarket, what do you want to buy? Let's say you want to buy chocolate, right? And 1 bar of chocolate is $2. If you get, if you are buying 5 bars of chocolate, how much do you have to pay? Okay, 5 times 2 is $10. And how about if you give to the cashier, let's say $50? How much change will you get? So it is 50 minus $10, right? Because you have to pay 10. So that's the difference. Now here, if you're buying 9 chairs, each chair costs $N. So you have to pay 9 times $N. So here we have to pay for chairs 9 times $N. But now you have $250, all right? So you have to pay this amount. Now, as you see here, dollar sign, the same thing. I can just write this outside. And here we have 250 minus $9. So the right answer is B. Guys, did you understand?
Yes.
Yes, I understand.
Yeah.
Good, very good. Now let's continue that. Sunay, your turn. Sunay, can you read question 6?
The volume of a cube is 2,060. What is the total? I don't see that.
Okay. What is the total surface area of the cube?
Surface area of the cube.
Okay. So what is the total surface area of the cube? Now, first, actually, when you are solving geometry questions, I suggest you to draw the picture or the figure or the shape, whatever it is. So we are talking about cube, right? Rufa, do you know how to draw cube?
Can I?
Yes.
It is something like this, right? And all the faces of the cube are squares. And that
Yes,
is our cube.
yes.
Okay. So it says that the volume, right? Let's say the length actually here is A centimeters, and also this side is A, and this side is A. And every face is a square, right? Rauf, this question is for you. If you are given a square, we know that all sides are equal, and also interior angles 90 degrees, right? If one side is, let's say, 5 centimeters, it is 5 and 5 and 5. What is the area of the square?
Area of the square is 20.
5 times 5. That's equal to 25.
25.
cm square. If I ask you perimeter, right? Perimeter is 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5. How many
It's 20.
fives? 4. So it is 4 times 5. That's equal to 20 centimeters. Because perimeter means the length of the boundary of geometric figure, right? Okay, guys, now let's answer the question. Ulker, this question is for you. What is the volume formula of a cube? How do we calculate the volume of a cube?
The volume of the cube is 16.
It is, volume of the cube is, it is length times
Length.
width times
This
height,
formula.
right? And simply, we just write it as a cubed.
A in
What
cube.
does a cube mean? A is multiplied by itself 3 times, right?
Yeah.
For example, let's say, let me just write here. Okay. For example, what does 4 cubed mean? It means it is 4 times 4 times
4 times 3.
Okay. Aydın, what is 4 times 4?
64.
No, 4 times 4. 4 times 4. What is 4 times 4? 16, right? And 16 times 4, that's equal to 64. And how about 2 cube? What is 2 cube?
2 cube.
2 cube, it's
3
times 2.
Very good. It is no, it is 2 times 2 times 2, that's equal to 8.
8.
2 is multiplied by itself 3 times, right? Anyway, guys, here what is given? The volume of a cube is 216. So this one is equal to 216. And we know that 216 is equal to 6 times 6 times 6, right? If A times A times A is equal to 6 times 6 times 6, then one side, right? I mean, the length of one side of the cube must be 6 centimeters. Okay, that's the first step. Now, let me just erase this part. We don't need it anymore. What is the question here, Aydın? What should we calculate here? We should calculate the total surface area, right? Here, see the question? What is the total surface area of the cube? And let's say the total surface area, I didn't know this by S. And how many faces does a cube have?
6.
6, right? And each face is, as you see, it's a square, right?
Yes.
But here, in this case, the square whose side is 6. So actually here, it has 6 sides and one side is 8. So that is the total surface area formula of a cube. Now, 6 times, I know the value of A. What is it? It is 6. Now here we have square. So 6 times 6 squared, that's equal to 6 squared is 36. And
6 to the 36.
cm squared. So the answer is D, right? And when it is cubed, it is cm cubed, as you see here, right? When it is area, actually it is square, centimeter squared. Okay, next question is for Turan.
Can I?
Yes.
Turan, can you read question 7 and answer the question?
How many faces does the following solid have? How many faces does the following solid have? I think 7. Variant 8.
7.
Very good.
Yes,
That is the right answer because it is a pentagon, and this side, top and bottom, right? They are pentagon 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? And pentagon has 5 sides. That means that it has 5 lateral surface area, 5 rectangles. At the top we have one face, at the top bottom we have one, so altogether it is 7. So this prism has 7 faces. Good. Next question. Mamedov Ali Tayyip. Read the question.
The figure below is not drawn to scale. A is
2/3 of
A is 2. Does
Triangle.
2/3 of
Okay.
triangle A.
2/3 of B and
2/3 all of triangle B, and triangle B is 2/5 of triangle C. Find triangle C.
Okay, it's not triangle. We read this as angle, right? This is an angle. So this one is angle A, angle B, angle B, angle C, angle C. Okay. All right, Sunai or Nargis, the question is for you. If I draw a line, and if I draw another vertical line, a horizontal line, okay, what is the measure of this angle, Sunai?
90.
It is 90 degrees, right? Okay.
Yes.
Sunai, I have another question for you. I mean, not Sunai, Nargis. Nargis, we have another question for you. Suppose that I draw a straight line and I draw a ray here, okay? Let's say the measure of this angle is alpha. And the measure of this angle is, let's say it is beta. What is alpha plus beta?
180.
Very good. That is 180 degrees. Why? Because they form a straight angle, right? Straight angle is 180 degrees. Okay. Another question for you. So now let me draw a line again. All right. And here, let me draw a circle. Okay. And here, all right, from here, we have one angle and I have another angle. How many angles do I have? 4. This one is number 1, and this one is number 2, and this one is number 3, and this one is number 4. And let me just use letter. Okay, this angle is A, measure of this angle is B, measure of angle is C, and measure of this angle is D. Then here, what is A plus B plus C plus D? And these are angles.
360.
That is 360 degrees, right? Because they form a round angle. Very good. Now using these facts, right, from if you look at the question, so from here, then I can just say that, as you see here, A, B, C together, they form a a round angle. So here, angle A plus angle B, let me just write here. All right. All right, here, angle A plus angle B plus angle C is equal to 360 degrees. Okay, so now it says that angle A is 2/3 of angle B. So what does is mean in math? Is means equal, right? So here I can write here A is equal to 2/3 of angle B. And here it says that angle B is 2/5 of angle C. So that is angle B is equal to 2/5 of angle C. All right. So now how can I find the value of C? To answer this question, I have to express everything in terms of one letter. Okay. We call this variable. Now, what does of mean in math? Of means it is times. 2/3, 2/3 times B. And how about 2/5 of C? It means that it is 2/5 times C. Okay. So now, if I continue here, right, I know B in terms of A, right, and I know C. So,
It was. Can I answer?
okay. We have to find C, right? Instead of B, I can write this C. Okay. Yes, Nargis.
Can I answer this question?
Yes.
2 over 3 times b, it is 15, 10 times 15, 10 over 15 times b,
Okay.
and 2 over 5 times c, it is wait a minute, 6 times 15 times
All
c.
right. Good. Guys, I am going to solve this like this. Look, here, one way is, and I'm going to show this in two different ways. Okay, here we have 3, right? And here we have 5. So what is the least common multiple? Least common multiple of 3 and 5 is equal
15.
to 15, right? And let's say C is 15 units. Okay, and for 15 units, and if C is 15 units, actually here B will be how many units? 2/5 of, right, is of C. What is C? It is 15 units. So that's equal to 15 over 5. It is equal to 3. 3 times 2 is 6. So B equals 6 units. And how about A? Okay, now we don't need them. How about A? A is equal to 2 over 3 of B. And what is B? B is 6 units. We have just found here is equal to 6 units. So now if you simplify this, 2 times 6, 12. 12 is divided by 3. It is 4 units. Okay. Now for each unit, okay, 1 unit, I can just, anyway. So here, I will write here, A plus B plus C is equal to 360. I am going to find the value of 1 unit, okay? What is A? A is 4 units. So here we have 4 plus, how about B? B is 6 units. Here we have 6 plus, and how about C? It is 15 units. See, so here we have 15 and altogether units, right? We are just adding. That's equal to 360. 4 plus 6, 10, 10 plus 15. So altogether here we have 25 units is equal to 360. To find the value of 1 unit, right? How can you find the value of 1 unit? We should divide both sides by 25. So 1 unit is equal to 360 over 25. And that is the value of 1 unit. What is the question here? The question is find the value of C, right? So I'm going to find C here. C is equal to 15 units. That's equal to 15 units. And what is 1 unit? 1 unit is 360 over 25. Okay. Now, if you just calculate this, all right, I need more space here. I think this is a bit taking long, but it's fine. 15, I can write it as 3 times 5. And 360, I can write it as 5 times 72 over 25. We can write it as 5 times 5. So this 5, 5, because 5 is divided by 5, 1, and also this 5, 5, it is gone. And what is 3 times 72? 3 times 72 is 216. So the answer is 216. So the value of angle C is 216 degrees. Guys, I'm just trying here to explain in very simple words, but in our class, okay, maybe after 1 or 2 weeks, I will teach you how to solve this kind of equation. I mean, problems using algebraic equation. And once actually, if you understand or learn how to solve these kind of problems using algebra, you will see that it is very, very easy. Okay. So we have to introduce some variables, form equations, and solve it. Anyway, now I will continue. Let's move to the next question. And who actually didn't ask any question? Nargis,
Can I?
Raul, Turan, and
Can I?
yes. Ali Tayyip, maybe let me ask you, Ali Tayyip, can you read question 9?
Yeah. The length of rope Y is 2
Why?
meters.
Rope, why?
Why? Long and rope is 100 centimeter long. What is the ratio of the length of uh, rope Y to the length of rope Z?
Okay. Turan, can you answer this question? What do you think? What is the answer? How do we solve it?
Can I say?
I think it is
Can I say?
one. It's variant D.
Okay. Rauf, tell
Can I
me,
say?
how do we solve this question?
I divided by 2. I think that if we divide it 100 by 2, it will be 50. And if we divide 2 by 2, it means 1. It's 1 to 50. Variant
No,
B.
no, no. That is incorrect, Turan.
Can,
Guys, when we talk about ratio, right? Ratio, actually, it doesn't have any units, right? So how do you get the ratio of something if they have the same units? Now, as you see here, rope Y, it is 2 meters. Let me just write here, rope Y, it is 2 meters. And rope Z, let's say it is Z, it is 100 and 100 centimeters. The first one is measured in meter, the second one in centimeter. To find the ratio, first we have to convert the units into the same units. So what is 2 meters? 2 meters is 200 centimeters, right? Now here we have centimeter and centimeter. Now I can find the ratio. What is Y to Z? It is actually just a fraction, right? So Y is 200 centimeters over Z is 100 centimeters. As you see here, when they are the same, I can cancel them out. If they are not the same, we cannot do that. So also here, 0, 0, right? And also 0, 0, because dividing both by 100. And here we have 2 over 1. What is 2 over 1? It is 2 to 1. So the answer is D. Okay?
But and I also say D.
Yeah, Turan, your answer was correct, but just here, I explain why is it D. Okay?
I think you said my answer is incorrect.
But Turan, did you calculate like this first? Did you convert 2 meters into centimeters and after it divide it?
I don't do like this, but it's same logic what
Okay,
I do.
very good. Let's continue then. Rufa Sharif Zade, Aydın Kulu Zade. Aydın, are you there?
Yes.
Aydın, can you read question 10?
Yes.
The parking charts of Marvin Mall car park are shown below. First hour $4, squint 1/2 hour or part of Seraph $20. Mr. Nagel parked his car at the car park from 2:15 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. How much did he have to pay for car park charge?
Okay, thank you. So the parking charts of Marlin Mall car park are shown below. Well, Marlin Mall, it's a mall in Singapore. So the first hour is $4. And what is first hour? If you are parking your car somewhere, let's say in the shopping mall, right? If the parking time is 1 hour or less than 1 hour, so still you have to pay $4. Maybe you park your car for 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes, maybe 30 minutes, maybe for 45 minutes, and maximum 1 hour, you have to pay the fixed fee, right? That is $4. Okay, that is what the first line is saying here. Okay, and how about the second one? It says that the subsequent means coming after that, next, okay? the subsequent half hour. What is that half hour? This half hour means we know that it is 30 minutes, right? That means
Yes.
that the subsequent half hour or part of thereof. That means that either 30 minutes or part of 30 minutes. What does it mean? If the parking time is between 0 and 30 minutes. For every this time interval or time, you need to pay $1.20. Okay. Usually in many parking places, okay, they charge like this. So Mr. NG parked his car at the car park from 2:15 to 4:30 p.m. How much did he have to pay for the car park charge? To answer this question, first I have to separate the first hour because in first hour the rate is different, right?
$4.
Here it starts at 2:15 and until 3:15. That is the first hour. How much do we pay for this? We pay for this $4, right? And after that, the subsequent half hour, right? Next. So the next 30 minutes is from 3:15 to 3:45. How much do you pay for this? Again, the machine counts, it is $1.20. But still your car is there. Now they keep counting this. Now the next 30 minutes is 3:45 to 4:15. 4:15. Let me just write only one here. Again, actually, it's already 30 minutes. Again, they actually charge 1.20. And after
Yes.
that, they just keep counting here, 4:15. But actually at 4:30, you just pick
4.
up your car and leave the mall, right? So that the last one is 15 minutes. That's why here is saying that part of thereof. Even it is between 0 and 30, still they count it as half an hour and you have to pay 1.20. So here we have, again, you have to pay 120. Now your car is
Yes.
not there anymore. So now if you just sum up these things, here we have $4 plus 120, 120, 120. How many? Here we have three. 3 times 1.20, which is equal to $4 plus $3.60. So that's equal to, let me just write in dollars, that is $7.60. So you
Dollar.
have to pay $7.60 to the
Warranty.
machine or whoever he or she is there.
Yes.
Okay, guys, is it clear?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's why you
Yes.
should not rush, you should not hurry up, okay? I mean, just relax, try to understand the question and step by step in a systematic way, okay? Try to understand first. Once you understand, then start solving the question. First, try, I mean, read first time quickly and the second time a bit slowly. Try to understand every word. Let's solve two more questions and we will finish the class. Nargis, can you read question 11? Okay, Nargis is not there. Rauf, can you read question 11?
Yes, the average height of six routes is 13 meters. The average height of three of the routes is 9 meters. Find the average height of the other three routes.
Okay, so here the average height of 6 rods, right, is 13 meters. So if you are talking about some kind of rods, let's say this one is the first one, and this one is the second one, and this one is the third one, and maybe this one is the fourth one, and here we have 5, and here we have another one, right? You're just measuring their heights, and we just add them up and divide by 6, that's equal to 13, okay? Now let me just name their heights, like let's say the height of the first one is, let's say it is A, the second one is B meters, the third one is C meters, and this one is D meters, and this one is E meters, and this one is F. And how do you find the average of these rows? We should add them together, right? A plus B plus C plus D plus E plus F. Now I should divide this by 6. So that is the average height of these rows. That's equal to 13, right? And we know that if 8 is divided by 2 is equal to 4, I can write this 8 as 4 times 2, right? Now from here, I can write just this sum of this A plus B plus C plus D plus F as 67 because I'm just multiplying both sides by 6. And 6 times 1 over 6 is equal to 1. So here we have A plus B plus C plus D plus E plus F. That's equal to 78. And what is A, B, C, D, E, F? The sum of the heights of these 6 rods. And here it says that the average height of 3 of the rods is 9. What does it mean? Here we have 3, right? It is 9. That means that this A plus B plus C, it should be equal to 3 times 9. Okay, so what is the question? Find the average height of the other 3 rods. What is the average height of these 3? We should find this, okay? So now here, A plus B plus C is 3 times 9. Okay, now from here, I can find that D plus E plus F is equal to 78. And 27 take to the right-hand side, minus 27. What is 78 minus 27? That's equal to 51. Right?
51.
Now we need to find the average of these rows. To do this one, we should divide them by 3. I divide this by 3, and I divided by 3, and I divided by 3. So here I get here D plus E plus F over 3. And what does it mean? That is the average height of the next 3 rows. And 51 over 3, that's equal to 17. So the answer is 17. Okay, guys, this much is just practice starting. We will continue from here. And also, I will just drop this in WhatsApp group. You have to practice them, okay? And next week, next hour, in our next meeting, we will continue from here. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Nice to meet you all, all right? I wish you good luck, okay? And try to practice these questions, at least 10 questions until our next meeting, okay? Thank you.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Okay.
I read.
Bye.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Welcome.
Bye.
Bye.